Alright, so I wanted to do a quick review of this, and it's kind of old technology. It's the Palm Pre 2. I wanted to show some of the differences between this phone and a lot of phones out there. Now, it doesn't have as many features as the Android or iPhone, but some of the things it does is quite notable, but they're really small things, actually. If you look, this camera's not focusing well. Here we go, on the screen. So you look at the responsiveness of some of the icons. I mean, it's really simple, small stuff, but it does make a difference. Some of the apps are really old. They're kind of outdated, but if you put the amount of development from Android and the iPhone into some of these applications, it would be something pretty solid. And I think it's more of a man's belief. The iPhone to me is still pretty girly, whereas something like this is on a solid platform. Also notable, the applications are developed to be applications within the device, whereas still a lot of apps for the iPhone and Android are kind of open platform wrappers. Now they're getting better, but I still think simple things like this, I would say the best way to describe it is accessible. Again, a lot of it's really underdeveloped, but I think if you really look at it and think about it, if they even spent just a little more time into the development of the application, even just like the notifications, it just seems, I just bought a Galaxy S3 and I'm using it, and while it is better, obviously a lot more development went into it, but it seems like I find applications, the applications that Palm has, and the notifications that it uses, you actually do use and find much more accessible. And I mean, it's really, I'm trying to emphasize really how much it's underdeveloped, but when you start using a higher end device, you start to notice that you're looking back at the Palm and wondering, what should I use? Again, like things like LibriVox audiobooks, like you simply wouldn't have found it in the Android market, and that's a lot of things get lost, it seems. Again, I think it's small things, and this is what's really hidden. Let me see if I can focus the camera. For instance, like device. Like no one would notice that. When you click inside the what's on your mind to write a status update, as you notice it expands and it goes back. It's those small kind of technology developments that really make an application. And I think if you kept continuing into that development and add the intricacies of all the connectivity, I guess you would say, all the different platforms, Twitter, Bluetooth, email, SMS. I mean, again, you have to use an Android device to see how much it does, but if you put what it can do into the Palm device, again, you get it on this, I mean, ingenuity. There's some ingenuity involved with the Palm Pre, and I think that's the biggest difference compared to Android and iPhone. You simply just get a tablet device that runs the program, the software, and the operating system, whereas somewhere here there's a lot more ingenuity involved. So I'm really hoping, I think we're at a stall with the technology. Sorry about the camera, simply won't focus, and I'm using the Galaxy S3 now. But again, I think we're at a stall. I don't think Galaxy S3 uses a quad-core processor, you're going to have to get into real, what you would call middle-class gadgets. So it's going to have to do more. You get the S-Beam on the Galaxy S3, but it still has, you have to go into settings and Wi-Fi Direct, and it takes time to do that. So again, it's going to have to do more. It's going to have to be a little more ingenuitive to sell and make users want to use the device. The iPhone hasn't really changed since the original iPhone. The Android devices have gotten faster, but again, a quad-core processor, it doesn't need 8 cores, it doesn't need 16 cores, so it's going to have to do something more. So it's going to get exciting, but I think this is the direction the market's going to go if it continues. So it's something to think about. Again, it's a lot of small things, but it's I think it's important that we go into a solid platform and just continuing to expand on an open platform. So just something to think about. So I'm out.